Okay, so let's jump in. We've got some really interesting sources here today, all centered on, well, making the furniture sector genuinely more sustainable.
Yeah, and the big idea that keeps popping up is something called life cycle thinking, LCT for short.
Right,
Huh.
SCT. And the sources, they frame it as looking at the whole story of a product, don't they?
Exactly. It's not just one part, it's
Yeah.
from the very beginning, like getting the raw materials out of the ground
Okay.
through making the thing, shipping it, using it at home, and this is crucial, what actually happens to it right at the end when you're done with it.
So it's much deeper than just asking, is the wood okay? It's more like, how much energy did it take to make this? How far did it travel? What
Mhm.
chemicals are in the finish? And can I even take it apart later? That kind of thing.
That's precisely the comprehensive view these studies are pushing for. And you know what's really important is that it's not just about the environment. Yeah, the source is stress, it pulls in the economic costs and the social side too, like worker conditions, community impact, all across that entire lifespan we talked about.
Okay, so it's environment, economics, and social factors. But how do you actually measure all that? The sources mention some specific tools, right? Like LCA.
Spot on. They talk about the practical
Yeah.
tools, LCA or life cycle assessment, that's the main one for the environmental footprint, energy, water, waste, emissions, you name it.
Got it.
Then there's LCC, life cycle costing. That tracks all the money involved from start to finish. Sometimes the biggest costs aren't where you'd expect.
Hmm, interesting. And the last one was SLCA.
Yes, social life cycle assessment. That's the people part.
Yeah.
Fair wages, safety, impact on local communities, basically the human side of the product's journey.
Right. And putting all three together, LCA, LCC, SLCA, that gives you this.
Right.
LCSA, Life Cycle Sustainability Assessment.
Exactly, LCSA. And what's really powerful, according to these sources, is what happens when you apply these tools to actual furniture. They reveal these specific impact hotspots.
Ah, okay. Hotspots. This sounds like where it gets really practical. So LCT helps find the real problem areas, which might not be the obvious ones.
Precisely. You might assume, say, that chopping down the tree is the biggest issue, but the analysis might show that actually it's the high energy manufacturing process.
Like ovens for finishes or something.
Could be. Or maybe it's the glue they use, or even transporting the finished piece halfway around the world. Sometimes, believe it or not, the end of life phase dominates if it's just going straight to landfill.
Wow. Okay. So it could be the transport, the factory energy, the glues, and the disposal. Maybe even more than the raw material itself in some cases. That really flips the script on just focusing on sustainable materials.
It absolutely can. And that's the real value highlighted here. Once you identify those specific hotspots, well, it changes how you think about designing the product in the first place.
Ah, right. So if you find out manufacturing energy is the big hit.
You start looking for less energy intensive methods or maybe sourcing closer to home. If end of life is the problem, you design it so it can be easily taken apart, repaired, or recycled effectively.
So LCT isn't just about measuring problems. It actually pushes you towards designing better, more circular products from the start. The sources make that connection pretty strongly, don't they?
They really do. Understanding that full impact story helps companies shift away from that old linear model, take, make, chuck it out towards keeping materials cycling for longer. It puts real data behind the idea of a circular economy for furniture.
And it sounds like this isn't just a nice to have anymore. The sources mention regulations too, like the European Green Deal. Is LCT becoming like a requirement?
That's a really important point they make, yes. It's becoming essential, not just to show you're a leader, but actually to comply with new rules demanding more transparency about a product's life cycle impact and making producers responsible for what happens at the end. It's becoming sort of the price of entry in some markets.
Okay, so LCT is kind of fundamental then. It helps find the real impacts, drives better, circular design, and lines up with where regulations are heading. It's about seeing the whole journey to make the next one better.
Well said. It pushes the industry to be smarter, more efficient, and ultimately more responsible across the board.
So thinking about this LCT idea, considering everything from the raw materials to what happens when it's thrown away,
Hmm.
maybe think about a piece of furniture you have at home. What's going to happen to it really at the very end of its useful life? And if the company that made it had really thought about that ending right from the beginning, how might that piece of furniture be different today? Something to mull over.